ಅವ್ರು ಮಾತ್ರ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ಲಿ.
This is an important trend that we notice, and that is why हमारे latest web development के batch के अंदर we have actually included all of these topics for the backend developers. So this is one thing that I wanted to make you aware about. कि ठीक है batch के अंदर तो हमने include कर दिया, but my responsibility as a teacher is also to share these things with you, with my YouTube students, ताकि हम उसके लिए mentally prepared. कि ठीक है एज अ फ्रेशर हमारी ये सेट ऑफ एक्सपेक्टेशंस है, पर जैसे ही आपने एक जॉब ज्वाइन कर लिया उसके बाद आपके लिए सेट ऑफ एक्सपेक्टेशंस चेंज हो जाएंगे। एंड एक और सेट ऑफ एक्सपेक्टेशन जो हमारे लिए एज अ वर्किंग प्रोफेशनल बढ़ जाती है, दैट इज लर्निंग अबाउट सिस्टम डिजाइन। डेफिनेटली सिस्टम डिजाइन के अंदर कई सारी चीजें होती हैं जो हम शुरुआती स्टेजेस में थ्योरेटिकली होते हैं, क्योंकि कंपनीज के अंदर जूनियर डेवलपर्स को उतना सिस्टम डिजाइन करने को नहीं दिया जाता, पर फिर भी हमें वो
Welcome to the dynamic learning hub of XLR at Andheri East. A prime spot conveniently located at just a 5-minute walk from LIC Andheri Metro. In our journey of over a decade, we have proudly trained over 2 lakh students. We've also been recognized by Deloitte, Silicon India, and other accreditation bodies. Experience learning like never before in our spacious and comfortable classrooms. With high-definition projectors and state-of-the-art acoustics in place, we ensure effective learning even to the farthest point in the room. The hybrid mode is a game changer as you can enjoy the benefits of a light classroom from the comfort of your home. Even if you happen to miss any classroom session, you can still attend the same session with the same trainer at the same time at your convenience, maintaining consistency in your learning progress. Want to get started? Join us for a demo or career chat over a cup of coffee at our Andheri branch. XLR. We don't just train, we build careers.
Yes, so the collaboration with XLR was an excellent one. We conducted a Power BI workshop with Advanced Excel over a span of 3 days. The workshop was almost 12 hours long in total. Mr. Karthik, who was an amazing trainer, helped the students understand the concepts deeply. I am sure that the students will be able to apply these concepts in their careers as well as their daily lives.
The trainer, Mr. Karthik, was an excellent person where he explained in very detailed manner on how to give great insights using very complex data sets.
So it was a machine learning workshop. We learned a lot from the course and it was a great experience attending the workshop.
The trainer was very helpful. He had a hands-on approach with his teaching and it was fabulous.
This was a great experience for me. So I would absolutely love it if XLR and its team would come again to our campus and conduct more events like this.
It was a great course and it
Good evening, all. I hope you all doing well. Okay, we'll start for the day. Roshit sir, is I audible?
Yes, I'm audible.
Yes, sir. You can take over the class, sir.
Okay. I will start it in just 2 minutes.
Yeah, sure, no problem. Students, please wait. Like trainer is facing some network issue. That's the reason he have not started it. Kindly wait for 2 to 3 minutes. He will start it.
I'm audible, Mr. Smith.
Yeah, yes, sir. You're audible.
So very good evening, students. Once again, welcome you all to the day 2 of Project Excellence. So I see amazing strength again. Yeah. So let me share my screen. So how is your day went, students? Like, how is your college or academics? How is this going or how it went today? So let me share my screen in the meanwhile. But I see the strength is a bit less than yesterday. So please ask your friends also to join very fast because today is a very like very important session where we'll be discussing the Java basics, the Java fundamentals, the core Java concepts, which we will be discussing today, so that we will have a solid understanding for tomorrow's advanced concepts. So please ask your friends also to join very quickly, so that we'll dive into the today's concept. So, from anyone, can I have a quick recap on what is discussed in the last class, in the first session, the 1 hour session, what we have discussed yesterday? So can anyone recap us like what we discussed yesterday to all of your friends in the chat? Can I get a quick recap of what is discussed in the last class or what we have discussed extensively in the last class? Front end, back end. Great, Sachin. Hello, Bhagya. Full stack development database about Java full stack. Great, Anuruddha. Okay, full stack Java Mon, right? It about Java full stack. Good. So and JDK EXE. Yes, yes. Main Java Mon. Great, great, great. So tools which we have to install. Great, great, Bhagya. Okay, Flipkart workflow, how it is working. We discussed, right? Like the front end UI, you're clicking a button, and then the request is going to the server side. In the server, we are deploying our backend logic. Yes. Then it is going to the database, is retrieving all the content, all the data from the database, and then in the business logic, it is integrating. Then it is transferring that response to your front end. So you're able to see the product if you're clicking on mobiles or if you're clicking on some electronics, you're able to see the product there, right? Yes, yes, exactly, Arshin. Yes, exactly. So I see the strand. Okay, it's increasing. So please ask your friends, please, to join quickly. Okay. So in the meanwhile, I will discuss today's contents. We have exciting challenges as well for today. Like I have planned in such a way that for every concept discussion, while I'm discussing the concept, I'll give a challenge to you in between, so that if you know the concept already, you can directly solve the challenge and like you can continue with the session. Like if the concept is not known to you, if the syntax or concept is not known, you can listen and then solve the challenge. So what I'll be doing for today, I have prepared some challenges as well. So I will give the challenge and then I will discuss the concept, and then after I will solve the challenge. So for in these concepts, so the current today's agenda is to discuss data types, variables, groups, exception handling, multi-threading, collections, and file handling. In this majorly, like I will not go fast as well. Like there are like many concepts to discuss. but I will not go fast. I will not rush also. Yeah, I will discuss the concept. I will give the challenge to you. You can solve the challenge. In the meanwhile, I will also solve. I will, as much as we can. We will like get through these concepts. So yesterday we have discussed about full stack development. What is full stack, or what is Java full stack, or what is main stack, or what is Mun stack, and what is front end technologies, back end technologies, and database technologies. Today we are starting up with the back end development in Java. Okay, back end development in Java. In those concepts, we will be discussing these concepts in Java. Okay, so basically we'll be discussing these concepts. So can I get a quick heads up that have you installed your tools like I've asked yesterday? Have you installed your tools like your JDK 21 and Eclipse and GitHub? GitHub sign up is also done. Yes. Like, can I get a quick heads up, guys, from all of you, from all the 220 participants? Yes, yes. Okay, good, great. I'm seeing amazing response. Yes, great, great, Rashmi, great, Ashwini. GitHub signing is done. Yes. Okay, okay. So I have asked you to install this JDK 21 in your system. And then I'm asked also to install Eclipse in your system. And then I asked you to do GitHub sign up yesterday, like for all you guys who have joined today newly. These three things I've asked you to do yesterday. I've asked the participants to do yesterday. If you have not done it, please do it up right away. Okay. So now, like if you have installed the JDK 21, I will discuss how to do the path setting. Okay, how to do the path setting. Please listen carefully. So once you have installed the JDK, you can go to your command prompt. You can go to your command prompt CMD. Like in your Windows search, you can search for CMD, that is command prompt. Once you open the command prompt, you'll be able to see this window. Okay, you'll be able to see this window. Then here type Java. Then if the path is set only, these all commands will come. These all commands will be striking up. Otherwise, it will show up as Java is not recognized, or Java P is not recognized, or Java C is not. Basically, it will give you Java is not recognized in your system. If you are getting Java is not recognized in your system, that error if you are getting, okay, in your command prompt, if you are getting Java is not recognized. Once you have installed, after you have installed JDK 21 also, if you are getting in your command prompt, Java is not recognized. You are not getting this script and you are getting Java is not recognized. Then please follow my steps, what I am telling now. Okay, please follow my steps, what I am telling now. So you can go to your, just follow my steps. If it is not recognized, if it is showing not recognized, means the path is not set in your system. So please open in your Windows search environment. Search for environment. You'll get this option here, edit the system environment variables. Edit the system environment variables. Just double click on it. Just double click on it. Just double click on it. Then click on this environment variables. When you click on that, edit the system environment variables, you'll get this tab, environment variables. Double click on that. Then you'll get these two tabs here. That is, first one is user variables. Second one is system variables. User variables in the sense, like there will be multiple users logging into your system, right? Like your brother will be using the same system and your sister will be using the same system. Like that, there will be multiple users will be using the system. They will have a different password. They will have a different username. So for each user, I can set up the variable here. I can set up the environment variable here, whereas system environment variables means for all the users, the same environment variable. Okay, for all the users, it will apply. For whole system, it will apply basically. Okay, so just go to the system environment variables. We'll set the path in system only. Okay, for the whole system. So just go here. Just go to system environment variables. Go to path here. Go to path. Are able to see the path, right? PATH. Double click on this path. Double click on this path. Then click on new here. If you're not able to see the Java path, here, so now you need to do one thing, guys. Like go to your file explorer. Before that, before pasting the path, you need to get that path, right? So go to your file explorer. Once the Java exe file is installed, only follow this step, guys. Okay. So go to your file explorer. Go to your C drive. go to your program files. Program files x86 not, it is for your Windows operating system. Okay, this is other external files. All the Windows files will be there inside this x86 folder, whereas other programs, other installed programs will be there inside this program files folder. Okay, just go inside this program files folder, and then here go to your Java folder. Go to your Java folder, go inside the Java folder, go inside. Here you will be able to see the JDK 17. Here it is showing like JDK 17, right, for me. Since JDK 17 is installed in my machine, it is showing JDK 17. For you guys, it will be showing JDK 21 folder. Okay, so go inside the JDK 21 folder, go inside the bin path, bin folder. Okay, just copy this path. If you click here, you'll be able to get this path here. Just copy this path up. Just copy this path up. Are you able to follow me until this point, guys? Are you able to follow me until this point? Yes. Okay. Okay. Great. So just copy this path up, and then now go to your environment variables, the last previous opened tab, and just click on new year. Just click on new year and copy this path up here. Then click on OK, OK, OK. 3 times OK, OK, OK. Okay. Just click on new year. Just paste this path up. Then click on OK, OK, OK. Until this point, clear, guys? I will tell another time, like for the next 1 minute, I will tell, I will repeat this step another time. Please follow up clearly. Please follow up clearly. Okay. So once you have installed, yesterday I have asked you to install the JDK 21 exe file, right? Then you have downloaded that exe file. Then next, I asked you to also install it as well. Just double click on that. Then next, install. Once you have installed in your machine, you need to set the path. You need to set the path inside your machine of Java, because your Windows system should recognize the Java program, or Java programs it should recognize, or Java installation stuff it should recognize. For that reason, I need to set the path. Okay, that I am explaining currently. So please understand, guys. Like once again, I will repeat that step. Go to your file explorer. Once the JDK 21 is installed, go to your file explorer, go to your C drive, go to your program files folder, go to your Java folder here. Okay, C drive, program files, then Java folder here. Okay, go inside your JDK 21 folder. Okay, here it is showing me JDK 27 because my version is JDK 17. For you, it will be shown JDK 21. Okay, go inside this folder, go inside the bin folder, just copy this path up. Just copy this path up. Okay, just copy this path, and now search in Windows. This is your Windows search. Search in Windows environment. Search in Windows environment. Just double click on this environment tab. Okay. Just double click once again. Okay, just copy this path, this bin path, and then double click on that environment variables. Then click on this environmental variables. Okay, click on this environment variables. Then go inside this in your system variables section. Go inside the path tab. Go inside the path tab. Path. Okay, double click on this path tab. Then click on this new tab. Click on this new tab. Then just copy this up. Just copy that path. Okay, just copy that path which you have copied previously in your file explorer. Okay, just paste that path which you have copied from your file explorer. This path you have copied, right? That path you need to paste up there. Clear until this point, guys? Then once it is done, click on OK, OK, and then OK. Okay, so for now I'm deleting from my thing since the path is already set from in my machine. So I'm deleting that for now. Okay, just click on OK, OK, OK. Once you have pasted that path, just click on 3 times OK, OK, OK. Okay, if you're still not clear, just go to the recording again. Then you'll be able to copy it up. Okay, so once you are done with that, once you're done with the path setting, then you'll be able to see this script here. Just close your command prompt and open up a new command prompt. Open up a new command prompt. Just once you type CMD or command prompt whole spelling, then you'll get this stuff. Double click on that, then type Java or Java space hyphen version. For me, it will show Java 17. For you, it will show Java 21. Okay. Since you have installed Java 21, it will show you Java 21. For me, since the version is Java 17, it will show up here, the local system. Clear until this point, guys? Can I move it? Clear until this point? Okay. 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 So if you're still not clear, you can go to the recording again. Then you'll be able to get that. Okay. Or else in the last, I will discuss it. So now I asked you to install your Eclipse as well, right? So I'm closing the current Eclipse. Okay. So once you have installed that Eclipse, just open that Eclipse as well. Just open that Eclipse as well. Like once you have opened that Eclipse for Enterprise Edition only you have installed, right? Yes, everyone. You installed Eclipse for Enterprise Edition itself, right? Yes. Okay. Okay. So once you double click on this Eclipse, then this it will ask for workspace. Workspace in the sense it's like a main folder, either in C drive, either in D drive, either in E drive. Anywhere you can create one main folder with this name if you want. With this name you can create, guys, like Project Excellence, EDL Batch, XLR projects or something. Project Excellence, XLR or something with that main folder you can create. That will be your workspace for all the next 6 days. This will be your workspace. Okay, just create with some name that use the same workspace for every project. Okay, the daily use the same workspace in your Eclipse. Okay, just create with some name which you remember, and then use the same folder for all your for all the remaining days as well for your practice. Okay, then click on launch here. Then click on launch here. Then click on launch here. So once you have chosen the workspace, click on launch. Okay, click on launch. So Vedant, like I will be discussing again that installation stuff in the end for 1-2 minutes. Please, I will go with the remaining part. I will discuss definitely in the last. Okay. Okay, you will be getting this tab, guys. You'll get one welcome tab. Just close that welcome tab. Okay, just close that welcome tab like a Google Chrome tab. You'll be getting one welcome tab. Just close that welcome tab and then go to your file section here, file tab. Okay, go to your file tab here. Go to your file tab here. Just click on new here. Just click on new. Then choose Java project. Since we are creating our core Java project, you need to choose Java project. Okay, then click on Java project here. Then give your project name. Give your project name. I will be giving the project name as some Java practice. Okay, I'll be giving the project name as Java practice. Okay, then this will be checked by default, guys. This one, while you're creating the project, this will be checked by default. Please uncheck it up. Okay, please uncheck it up. It is not needed for core Java projects. Okay, just uncheck that up and choose your version as well. It should be 21. Okay, it should be 21. So Java project, you need to choose. Tina. Java project, not core Java project. It should be Java project, not Maven project. It should be Java project. Go inside here, just a new. If you go to other tab, if you want other tab, if Java project is not showing up here, go to other tab, search for Java. Click on Java project here. Click on Java project here. Double click on this Java project. Okay, double click on this Java project. Choose some practice app. Okay, practice app. Okay, choose your version as well. Java 21, Java SC 21. Okay, just uncheck this module 1. Okay, this will be checked by default. You please uncheck it. Clear until this point? Clear until this point? Yes. Then click on next. Click on next. Then click on next. Then click on finish. Then click on finish. Then click on finish. So Eclipse is nothing else like once you open up here, how to download Eclipse, someone is asking. So once again, I'm telling that directly go to your Eclipse download here. Just click on this link, first link, Eclipse downloads. Then go here, download option is there, right? The first tab. Open up the first tab. Download option will be there here. Download option in this, choose the first one, x86-64. Then exe file will be downloaded. Just double click on the exe file. Choose the second option, Eclipse for Java and web developers. Choose the second option, Java and web developers, and then click on next, 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 finish. Then click on next, 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 finish. Yes, you are okay to use any version you want. It's fine, Ramya, but I prefer using 17 or 21. But it's okay, like you can use any version, but it should be above Java 8, above Java 11. Okay, so you choose version above Java 17 itself, because Spring Boot 6 will like your Spring Boot, like your Spring Boot 3 will like your 6 will support this Spring Boot 3 will support only this version of Java 17. Above Java 17 only it will support. So please try to install above Java 17. Okay. So click on download x86-64. Then choose the second option while you are installing, Java for web and like Java for Java and web developers. Okay, Eclipse for Java and web developers. Choose the second option. Okay, you can also search in the, if you want, you can like I provided the steps in my notes as well. Afterwards, you can also do that as well if you want. Okay, just follow up here. Okay. So now once you have opened that Eclipse, so this is clear, right? Until this point, creation of the project. Yes. Until this point, creation of the project is clear, right? Yeah. Okay. So now, like it will be, the project will be created like this. So whatever you create, whatever you wanted to create, just create it up inside the source folder itself. All the Java classes, so everything you create, every file you create in Java should be a class. Okay, that is nothing but a class file. You will be creating just the classes in Java. Okay, so this is your library, guys. This is your JDK library. It will show it up in your project. And everything that you wanted to create, every Java program you wanted to create, you should be creating inside the source folder itself. Then only you'll be able to run. Okay, then only you'll be able to run your program. Okay, just go here, go inside the source folder, then right click on this source folder, go inside the new option. Okay, create class, new class. Okay, once again I'm telling, right click on source folder, new class, and choose some name as class, as main class I'm telling. Okay, some main class. The first letter of the class should be capital. Okay, the first letter of the class should be capital. Every word first letter should be capital. Okay, suppose it is a student management app, then S should be capital, M should be capital, A should be capital. Okay, so like that you try to create. So I'm creating a main class here with public static void main. Okay, like this the program will be created once you click on finish. Once you click on finish. Okay, like this the program will be created. So whatever you should be writing, you can be writing inside the main method itself. So this is your public. Public means this class can be accessed by anyone, any class, any file can access it within the project. And public static void main. So here main method, main in the sense you already know, I guess, if you are familiar with C. So main in the sense starting point of the program. So whatever you are going to write, this is the main gate of your program. You'll be writing inside the main method itself. This is your method, guys. Since it is having the curve like opening brace and closing brace, this is your method, and these are your parameters. These are your string-based parameters, string type parameters. Okay, so string args in the sense like it is taking the string type parameters, string array type parameters that you can pass that you can pass from command line arguments. Okay, so public in the sense this main method can be accessed by any method, and static means JVM can access this method and call this method without we will be getting to understand why this static is there also. But the thing is JVM can call it quickly. So we need not to call it again. We need not to call the main method, and JVM will be able to call it automatically. So since if the static is not there, it will not be able to call it automatically. Since static is there, main method again can be called by main method. Main method can be called by JVM automatically. Okay. Then void in the sense this main method will not return anything. Main method will not return anything means we are not returning anything in this program. We should not return anything in this program as well. And this it signifies main method will not return anything means this code whatever you're writing inside these curly braces, inside these block braces, this main method will not return anything to anyone. Okay. So public means anyone can access, means your JVM can access basically. Static means JVM can call this main method directly. Void means no return type, means your code will not return anything. And main means it is the name of your method or it is a gate or starting point of your program. And these are your orders. Okay, method with braces. So only it is called as your method. Okay. Then this is your block braces. Whatever code you're writing, that should be inside your block braces itself. And every method should be inside your class itself. Okay, every method should be declared with, every method should be inside the class only in Java, since it is object-oriented language. And the class should be declared with class keyword and class name, space, class name, and every word starting letter should be capital. It should be signified as capital letters. And then this is your public. Public means anyone can access it. Until this point, clear, guys? Yes. So now, like I'm writing some program here. So directly, if you type sys out and control space, you get this system.out.println. This is used for printing it on the console. On the console, if you wanted to print the output, you can use this system.out.println. And suppose I'm printing good evening all. Okay. Good evening all. A2. Okay. So this I am printing it up on the console. Okay. So how to print it? System.out.println. Okay. Then you'll be printing your string. String is represented using the double quotes. And then inside the double quotes, I'm passing a value. Okay. Now, if you wanted to run this program, just double click here. Just right click here. Just right click on this editor tab. Just right click here. You're seeing this run as option, right? You're seeing this run as option, right? Just click on that run as option. Just over on that run as option, and you'll be able to see this Java application. Just click on that. Okay, you'll be able to see that Java application. You'll be after you click on that, then you will ask. It will ask this Eclipse will automatically ask this save and launch. Means are you like if you wanted to save the program, it will ask. Okay, just click on OK. It will save the program automatically. Okay, then you'll be able to see on the console in the down section where you have problems, Java declaration console. Then when you click on the double click on the console, you're able to see the output. Good evening all, day 2. Okay, so this is your first program in your Java. Okay, so it will be printing on the console. So since we are working only with the core Java, like we are generating the fundamentals, I'll be able to show it only on the console. The output for this day 2 will only be on the console, not on the browser. Okay, so from when the front end starts, majorly, or when the servlets, tomorrow I will discuss the servlets as well, then I'll be able to show on the browser tab as well. But for now, I'll be able to develop only the console-based applications. Okay, so until this point, clear, guys? Until this point, clear? Yes. You can also use that shortcut Sarumati, like Shift 2 plus F6 also works. Okay, but the easiest step is right click on this, run as Java application. Okay, once you do that, then you'll be able to see the output on the console. Okay, so this is your first program. Okay, so So this is how you execute inside the Java programs inside your Eclipse. Okay. So going into the agenda, before going into the agenda, what is the project that we are going to develop by the end of this session? I'll be show the demo of that project as well. So let me go inside that project. So just right click and right click on the project, run as Java application. Okay, so this console-based app, I will develop it up today, like a student management system, which contains adding the student, viewing all the students, updating the student, deleting the student, and searching for a student by ID. These are all things exiting from the app as well. This the console-based app, I will develop it up today, like in 2010 or 2009. We used to use this type of apps only, right? Majorly. So when the UI is not much developed, when these frameworks React or Angular did not come. Okay, so like that kind of console-based application, I will develop it up today. So basically, I will develop it by the end of this session. I will develop this student management app, add student, view student, update student, delete student. Okay, so if you click on enter choice one, you will be able to add the student here. So suppose I am adding 101 and your name as something like XLR. Okay, then age as something like 20 years. Then see like student is added successfully. Then you'll be able to add how many students you want. You can add how many students you want. You can that many students you can add it up by clicking on by choosing the option as 1 year. And then suppose if you wanted to add another 1 or 2, then you can enter Java as well. Okay, then age as 25 years. Then see like I've added the students successfully, that also. Then if you wanted to view all the students, you can also view all the students as well. So if you click on the second option, you'll be able to see all the students that were added. And you'll be able to delete the student as well. You'll be able to update the student as well. That code also is written. And you can all able to search the student by IDs. So these all things we'll be doing by end of the session. But for now, like we'll discuss the concepts first, then we'll do this code as well. Okay. So just I have shown the demo, what is there for today. Okay. So, okay, I'll be sharing the code by end of this session. Okay, I will push this code to GitHub as well. So for now, I will discuss the concepts first, then I will jump into that project. Okay. So first concept for the day. So for the first two concepts, I will discuss it up by 8:15. I will discuss these concepts, oops and data types and variables. Okay. Then I will move into the collections. Then we'll do that student management app, and then we will be done for the day. Okay. So first concept, data types and variables. So if data types and variables and oops concepts are clear for you, I will push a challenge in the chat box. You can try doing that challenge. In the meanwhile, I will discuss the concept of this data types, variables, and oops concepts. Okay. So I will push one challenge on the chat box. Like this challenge, I'll be pushing it on the chat box for the challenge one for today. So creating a student app and creating 4 student objects. This is not that student management app, guys. This is another challenge, okay, for you to do. Okay, if you are clear with the data types, variables, oops concepts, just go and do this challenge. In the meanwhile, I will discuss the concept and then I will come to this challenge part. Okay, if you are clear with the data types, variables, and like oops concepts, just go and do these 2 challenges, which I'll be posting it on the chat box right away. Okay. So the first challenge is on data types and variables and methods. The second challenge will be on the oops. So if you are clear with the concepts, you can try doing this challenge right away. Otherwise, please listen the concepts. Okay. So I posted the challenge right away in the chat box. Okay, the challenge 1 and 2 are there in the chat box currently. Okay, so please do those challenges. In the meanwhile, I will discuss the concepts. Okay, if you're clear with the concepts, try doing those challenges. In the meanwhile, I will discuss the concepts as well. Then if some of your friends have joined through YouTube, please share the challenges in the YouTube chat as well, so that they will also be able to do this. Okay, clear guys? Okay, so the first concept for the day, that is data types. So what data types means? So data type in the sense, what type of data that you're putting into storage. So basically in the database and your file system, what type of data, or in the storage system, in your JVM or in your program, what type of data you're using. You need to mention it to your Java language. Then only you'll be able to understand, right? Then only you're able, your JDK will understand, or your JVM, the main execution engine, will be able to understand. So what type of data I'm pushing it up, that I should be declaring first itself. So that is nothing but your data type. So data type in the sense, what type of data you're pushing, or what value a variable can hold, or what type of data you are storing in the storage. That is nothing but your, what operations that can be performed on the variables is nothing but your data types. So there are like two kinds of data types are there, two types of data types primarily, that is primitive data types, reference data types. Primitive data types in the sense, these are defined by the language itself. Okay, these data types are means comes with the Java library itself. These are not defined by the user, they are defined in the language itself. Okay, they are defined by the language itself. So there were like 8 primitive data types are there: byte, short, int, long, float, double, char, boolean. Okay, byte, short, int, long, float, double, char, boolean. So these are the 8 primitive data types are there. Based on the ranges, based on the types, they were divided again. So byte, short, int, long, float, double, char, boolean. So if you can see here, byte. So by this byte, short, int, long are for your integer types. Float and double are for your decimal types. Char is for your character. Only one single character I can store it up. Boolean is for your true or false. Okay. So byte, short, int, long are for your integer types. Float and double are for your decimal types. Character contains only single character. Boolean is nothing but a true or false. So if you can see the sizes of those, byte occupies 1 byte and the range is minus 128 to 127. Only within this range, I can store it inside the byte type. Okay. Then short type, the range is minus 32,768 to 32,767. Just remember these two ranges, guys. That's enough. Okay. So short occupies 2 bytes. Int occupies 4 bytes, whereas the range will be in the form of like lakhs, and long, the range is 8 bytes and it is millions. Okay, so based on the ranges, based on the memory, they were being divided. Okay, then float and double are decimal types. It occupies 4 bytes, it occupies 8 bytes. Okay, and the ranges are after decimal, I can put 6 to 7 digits inside float, and after decimal, I can put 15 digits in double. Okay, more than that, it's not good as well. Okay, and character occupies 2 bytes. The range is 0 to 65,536. Okay, only positive values. Means why, sir? They were like letters, right? Only one single letter you have told, right? Why you're telling the range in integers, or if you can ask me, those are ASCII values of your characters. Those are ASCII values of your characters. So byte, short, int, long, float and double are for your decimal. Character occupies 1 character. So basically, one letter you can store it up. Boolean in the sense true or false. So clear until this point, guys. Primitive data types. Then reference data types. These are defined by the language itself. These are considered as keywords as well. While you're declaring also, you should declare all these in small letters itself. Okay. If you're declaring byte, you should be declaring in small letters only. Short also, you should be declaring small letters itself. These are keywords also. Means these are defined by language itself. These are like standard words. So you should not write as you like. They should be in small letters. Okay. So coming to the reference data types or user-defined data types, these are not defined by the language. These are defined by the user or programmer itself. So they were like array, strings, classes, interface. So these you can write as it is you want. Like these are defined by like suppose if you wanted to write a string, so we will be writing string in the sense means what, guys? It should contain multiple letters, right? So suppose string word is equal to some XLR. I'm writing my the company name XLR. So what is happening here? String should be declared within the double quotes and it contains multiple letters. It is not a character. In char data type, you can store only one letter, that is E, R, X, or any one letter you can store. But in string, you can create multiple letters, and this is a reference type, means it is a user-defined type, and it should be within the capital letters. Okay. Then classes also you can declare. Classes names also declare. Interfaces also you can declare. Errors also you can declare. These all comes under your user-defined types or reference types. clear with the data types, guys? So what is the syntax of your data type if you ask me? So you should be writing the data type first, either reference type or either reference types or primitive type. Then you'll be writing some variable here. Then equal to in the sense assignment operator, where you'll be assigning, where you'll be storing some value here. Okay, so this is nothing but your data type. Clear until this point, guys? Until this point, clear? Yes. Yeah. So now, suppose if you wanted to store, like in one way, like, okay, these are nothing but your data types, reference data types are primitive data types. Okay. Then coming to your before variables concept, I wanted to discuss two concepts here. What is object-oriented programming language? So Java is object-oriented programming language, right? So why Java is object-oriented programming language? Can anyone answer? Can anyone answer why Java is object-oriented programming language? Okay. Okay, same as OOPS because the code is similar to OOPS. It is based on objects. Right. So basically, this any object, any language that you take, any language, if it is called as object-oriented programming language, why it will be called as object-oriented programming language? Because it will support any language that you consider as object-oriented programming language. Means it should support these four principles. That is encapsulation, abstraction, inheritance, polymorphism. If any language that is supporting these four principles, then that language is called as your object-oriented programming language. Okay, because that language revolves around or constructed around these two concepts, that is class and object. Whatever you write in Java or whatever you write in any other object-oriented programming language, you should be defining the program. You should be defining the object-oriented program using using class and object itself. Class and object itself. Okay, so whatever you write in Java, like you have seen in the first program, right? You have seen in the first program, in this first program, you have seen this simple program also I've written inside the class itself. I've written inside the method itself. Means everything that you write in Java, it should be inside the class. Means every program that you construct, it should be inside the class. It should be defined by the class itself. And to access this class methods, I should be definitely requiring the object. Okay. So any language that supports these principles, this OOPS principles is nothing but object-oriented programming language. And this object-oriented programming language can be constructed using class and object itself. Class and object itself. So Java is also an object-oriented programming language because of these reasons. Because of these two reasons. Okay. So then what is a class? Class in the sense it contains your variables and methods. Basically inside the class, I can write all these things. Your variables, methods, constructors, blocks, nested classes are interfaces. The class must be declared with class keyword and there should be a class name here. So class name, every word first letter should be capital. It is your user defined name. It can be considered as identifier as well, but every word first letter should be capital. So that is a convention. Okay, so here see, there are two words are there. C is capital, N is capital, and this class is a keyword. All should be in small letters. Otherwise, you will get a compile time error. Then it should be within the braces. It should be within the braces. Okay, so this is your class. So for suppose this class is some alloc. Okay, and in this like this is your class. For this class afterwards immediately if you are writing, for this memory will not be like this program will not be live. Means this program is not a working code. When that will be working code, if you ask me, sir, when it is allocated the memory, when this allow class has allocated memory or ABC class has allocated the memory inside the RAM itself. Inside the RAM, if the allocation of this class memory is happening only, the memory allocation is happening for this class only, then only my program will run, my program will execute, or my JVM will return us. Okay, when the memory is allocated for this class only, then only my JVM will be able to execute it, or my Java system will be able to execute this program. So for that, what you need to do, sir, means for allocation of that memory, you need to create the object of that class. You need to create the object of that class. So how to create the object, sir? If you ask me, you need to write the class name. You need to give the object reference. Then is equal to new. New keyword should be there, and ABC along with braces. ABC along with braces. So here ABC is nothing but your class name. Okay, ABC is nothing but your class name. OBJ is nothing but your object reference. Okay, OBJ is nothing but your object reference is equal to new. New in the sense dynamic memory allocation operator. This is a main hero who will allocate the memory for your class members. Who will allocate the memory for your class members. Then ABC with braces is nothing but your constructor. Okay, this will initialize the object. This will initialize the object. Okay, so in this whole line, can you tell me this whole line is called as object, or any part of this line is called as object? Can anyone tell me the whole line what I have highlighted is called as object? Yes or no? The whole line what I have highlighted here is called as object, or only some part of that line is called as object? Okay, correct, Emma? No, you have said. Okay, only OBJ is as object, some part. No, OBJ is object, only OBJ. Left part is called as object, only some part. Okay, what is that some part, Diya? So if you can see here, in this whole line, this highlighted line is not called as an object. This part, what I am highlighting on the right side, this is only called as your object. This is only called as your object. Means this new keyword along with the constructor is only called as your object. The whole line is not called as your object. It is wrong. Okay, the whole line is not called as your object. Only this part new along with the constructor is called as your object. Okay, new along with the constructor is called as your object. Okay, then this is nothing but your object reference. This is nothing but your class name. This one I can also call it as reference type or user defined type. User defined data type or reference data type, because I've told just now. So in user defined data types, what are there? Classes are also there. Classes and interfaces are also there. Yes. So I can call this ABC as also as class name, also called as a reference data type or user defined data type. Okay. Then this OBJ is nothing but your object reference. New is nothing but your dynamic memory allocation operator. ABC along with braces is nothing but your constructor. So in this whole line is not called as your object. Only this part is called as your object. Clear until this point, guys? Yes, we can create as many objects as you want for your class. So if you wanted to create 1,000 objects also, you can create in the same program for the same class. So you can create as many objects as you want. You can create like this as well. Okay, you can create like this as well. Here, this part is called as your unreferenced object, because this is having the reference. This object is also having the reference, but this object is not having the reference. So this is called as your unreferenced object or anonymous object. Okay, unreferenced object. Okay, these are nothing but your referenced objects. Okay, since they are referred by the object reference, these objects are referred by the object references. So can you tell me now how many objects are created here for the ABC class? For the ABC class, how many objects are created here? How many objects are created here? Two. So maximum are answering 2. No, guys, it's wrong. Correct, Deepak. Correct, Emma. Suryasai, correct. They were like, I already said, only the half part of the line is called as your object, but the whole line is not called as your object. Okay, here they were like 3 objects are created. 3 objects, not 2 objects or not 1 object. They were like 3 objects are created. 3 times I have created the object for this class. Means 3 times I have done the memory allocation for this class. Clear until this point, guys? Clear with the object, clear with the class, clear with the data types. Yes. So now, so that is only the written entity that has state and behavior is called as an object. An object is also called as an instance of a class. Okay. So these things I have already discussed. So next one, variables. Next one, variables. So variable in the sense, what is a variable, guys? As you already know, this is a basic one. What is a variable? So variable is nothing but a container, or it is a storage location inside your memory. Storage location or a name given to a storage location. Okay. If I, for a storage location in your memory, I'm giving some name, that is only nothing but your variable, or a container that contains your data. Okay. So we will be declaring the variable in Java. You should be declaring with the data type definitely, and then space, then variable name. So this is nothing but a declaration. Okay. Then while declaring itself, if you are initializing with the value, this is nothing but your initialization. Okay. While declaring itself, if you are initializing with the value, that is nothing but your initialization. This is your declaration. Then after declaration, if you are assigning some value again, that is nothing but your assignment. Okay. Clear with these three terms. This is nothing but your declaration. This is nothing but your initialization. This is nothing but your assignment. Like after declaration, I'm assigning the value. That is nothing but your assignment. Okay. So for variables, you should declare like this case. For variables and methods, second order onwards, first letter should be capital. Okay. Second order onwards, first letter should be capital. S should be capital. T should be capital. For class name, every word first letter should be capital. But for variables, second order onwards, first letter should be capital. Okay. So this is nothing but your variable, how you should declare the variable syntax. Okay. So tell me now, guys, like how many types of variables are there in Java? How many types of variables are there in Java? How many types of variables are there in Java? 3. Okay. 4. Okay. What are those, Bhagya? Okay. 8. Okay. Okay. Getting crazy answers. 3. Correct. Okay. User defined and implicit. No. Okay. 3. Okay. So that attendance Google form, will get it in the end of the session. You need not to worry. We'll definitely get it. So Ritika 3. Okay. Vijaya 8. No. Local, instance, static. Yes. There were like 3 types of variables were there. Instance variables, class variables are static variables, or local variables. Instance are non-static variables. Class variables are static variables, or local variables. Okay, there were like 3 types of variables for their instance or non-static, class variables or static variables, or local variables. Okay, so I will jump directly to the program. Okay, so here I'll be declaring the variable. So whatever you declare, where you should declare your instance variable means inside the class, outside the method. Inside the class, outside the method as a non-static member. So if you are declaring it up here, so suppose ABC is equal to 90. I'm declaring something. So this is nothing but your instance variable. Inside the class, outside main method. This is nothing but your instance variable. So guys, whoever know this concept already, variables, data types, and oops, you can try solving those challenges immediately. Okay. As a reminder, as again, I'm repeating that step. If you are familiar with these concepts, please don't get bored. Just go and solve those challenges. Okay. Then I will move those. Then I will come to those challenges as well. Okay. So what is happening, guys? Int ABC is equal to 90. This is nothing but your instance variable. Okay, this is nothing but your instance variable. So whatever you are declaring, you should be declaring inside the class, outside main method. Inside the class, outside the main method. If you're declaring it as a non-static variable, it is nothing but your instance variable. Okay, so again, another instance variable, if I wanted to take, again, I can take it up instance variable, not one. Okay, so this is nothing but your instance variable. So how to access the so okay, you have declared it, sir. You have initialized as well. This is nothing but your initialization also, right? You have initialized as well. Then how to access them, sir? To print it up, how to access them, sir? So basically, instance variables, after when you immediately write, memory won't be allocated, guys. Memory won't be allocated for this instance variables. When the memory will be allocated for this instance variables, guys? When the memory will be allocated for this instance variables? when the memory will be allocated for this instance variables. Yes, when the object is created at runtime. So when the object is created only for this instance variables, memory will be allocated. So now I have created any object here. I have created any object here? No, right? So for this class, I have not created the object. For in which class these instance variables are there? For that class, I should be creating the object. So since I have not created the object, this instance for this instance variable, memory won't be allocated. Okay. So how to create the object, guys? Tell me. Like this is the class name of your object. Obj is equal to new main. Okay, new main. Then how to access this instance variables? How to access this instance variables? Like now the object is created, means now the object is created. For these two variables, memory will be allocated inside which area in RAM, means inside your heap area. Inside your heap area, memory will be allocated. Then how to access this instance variables means there are two ways are there. Either you can access using the object reference, or you can access it using the object. You can access it using the object. So using object reference, how you will be accessing, guys? Suppose if you wanted to print the value, you can directly print it up using the object reference. What is the object reference of this object? It is obj, right? Obj dot 90. No, obj dot abc. Okay, obj dot abc. If you wanted to access it using the object, then what is the value? What is the value? If you wanted to access it using the object, new main dot abc. New main dot abc. You can access it like this, either using object reference or either using object for instance variables specifically. Okay, for instance variables specifically. Okay, clear until this point, guys? Clear until this point? Clear until this point? Please, for your reference, I've shared the challenges again. Okay, you can try it up. If you have missed those challenges, for your reference, I've shared the challenges again in the chat box. You can try it out. Okay. Okay. So, like where we are. So with object, I can access the instance variable. With object reference also, I can access the instance variable. Okay. So then, if you wanted to change the value, you can also change it up using the object reference. Okay, suppose I'm changing the value of ABC to some 9,000. Okay, now tell me. So now I'm accessing that abj.abc. Okay, then new main.abc. So what is the output, guys? Now, what is the output of these three statements? So initial value is 90. Initial value is 90. Okay, I've changed it to 9,000. So can you guess the output here? Can you guess the output here? Three statements. Can you guess the output, guys? Fast. Nine thousand for all the three statements. 9,000 for all the three statements. 90, 9,000, 90. Right? Okay, you can also practice it parallelly to see the output. Okay, so just click on right click here, run as Java application, then click on OK. Then if you're able to see on the screen what it is printing, 90, 9,090. Because why it is not printing 9,000, 9,000 here? I've changed the value of ABC to 9,000, right? Why it is not printing here 9,000? It is printing only 90. It is printing only 90. Because you have created a new object here. This is one object. This is another object. In this object, the initial value will only come, that is 90. Okay, in this object, you have changed it to, because this is object reference you are using. That object reference you are using, and in that object, you are changing it to 9,000. But in this object, it will still be the initial value, that is 90. So that is the difference between the object reference and object. So clear with the object reference accessing and object accessing. Yes, clear with the difference. Yes. So if you are accessing with object, the initial values will only come. Will create a new object and it will create a new copy of your instance variables. It will create a new copy of your instance variables. Okay. New copy of your instance variables. Okay. For every creation of object, for every creation of new object, it will create separate copy of instance variables with the initial value, with the initial value. So because of that reason, here you are getting 90 instead of 9,000. Because in this object, in this first object, you have changed the value from 90 to 9,000, but in the second object, it will be still be 90 itself, because the initial value of ABC is 90 only. Clear until this point? Clear until this point? Yes, Simba Prasada, clear? Okay, in the second object, the initial values is come, but in the first object, only you have changed it to 9,000. Okay, so next one. So next one, what is other type of variable? That is static variable, right? So I'm declaring this as static. So now this will become a class variable or static variable. Okay. So for instance variable, when the memory will be allocated, guys, when the object is created, in which area, guys? In heap area, and how to access either to object or either to object reference. Either to object also you can access, or either to object reference also you can access. But what is the difference? For every creation of new object, it will create a separate copy of your instance variable. But object reference means you are referring the same copy of the instance variable. Okay. So now coming to your static variable. Now coming to your static variable. Static variable. So when the memory will be allocated for these static variables, immediately when the class is loaded, when you're clicking on run as Java application, immediately for this memory will be allocated. Means immediately when the class is loaded, for this memory will be allocated. Which area, if you ask me, in static area? In method area, basically. In method area in your RAM, memory will be allocated. Okay. This static variable is also declared inside the class, outside main method. Okay. Then how to access, sir, if you ask me, there are like 4 ways are there to access the static variable or class variable. There are like 4 ways are there. First way is directly Second way is class name. You can access using the class name as well. You can access using object reference as well. Object reference as well. You can access using the object as well. Okay. So directly how you can access, guys, like if it is in the same class, you can access it directly. If it is in the other class, definitely directly you cannot access. You can access only with class name. Okay. So if since it is in the same class, I can access it. I'm accessing within the main method within the same class where it is declared. So I can access it directly as well. So what is the variable? That is BC. So if you're accessing instance variable, it will give you error. It will give you error because you cannot even access the instance variable directly. Your ABC is an instance variable. You cannot access the instance variable directly, but you can access the static variable directly. Okay, you can access the static variable directly. That is BCD. Then you can access it either with class name as well. What is the class name? Main, right? Main.bcd. You can access it with class name as well. You can access it with you can access it using object reference as well, obj.bcd. Okay. Then you can access it using object as well, new main.bcd. New main.bcd. Okay, these are the 4 ways which you can access a static variable or class variable. Clear until this point, guys? Then come into your local variable. Come into your local variable. Local variable means where you should declare means inside the method only. Inside the method. Inside, this is your method, right? You should be declaring the local variable inside the method. Suppose I am declaring the variable some int marks. Int marks is equal to some 780. Okay. Now, if you wanted to access this marks, this local variable, when the memory will be allocated means when the method is called itself, when the method is executed itself, this memory will be allocated in which area? If you ask me, in stack area. Okay, in stack area, memory will be allocated. Then how to access? If you ask me, there is only one way, that is directly. There is only one way, that is directly only you can access. Okay, so directly you can access that variable. Okay, so for local variable, okay, for class variable or for static variable, these are the ways: directly, class name, object reference. For your instance variable, object and object. Okay, now if you wanted to execute this program, you can execute it up. And once you click on OK, you'll be able to see on the screen all these apps. Okay, this is your local variable value marks. Then this is your BCD value. These are your ABC values, instance variable values. Clear until this point, guys? Can I move it? Clear with the variables concept, clear with the types of variables? Yes. Can I get a quick response? Can I get a quick response? Yes. Great. Thank you. Okay, so this is nothing but your variables. So many types of variables are there, guys. There are 3 kinds of variables: local, instance, and static. Okay, now like I wanted to jump directly into the OOPS concepts. Okay, so what are the OOPS concepts that were there, guys? Quickly put it on the chat box. What were the OOPS concepts that were there? See, guys, the whole theory what I have discussed in the program, that is there here as well in the notes. Those notes will be available inside your LMS. Please refer it after the class. Okay, the whole theory what I have discussed here, that is there inside the notes. Okay, so methods also, how you will be declaring, guys? Method name. So I've already discussed this method as well. So method, how you'll be declaring? You should be declaring with the return type immediately. The return type should be there. Then access modifier. Return type can be void or any primitive type or referencer type. Then method name. Then inside this, you'll be writing your method arguments or parameters. Then you should be writing your access modifier here. Either it can be public, either it can be private, either it can be protected, either it can be private. Okay. So like this, you will be declaring your method in Java. And there are like based on that return type, based on the parameters, there were like 4 categories are there: methods with return type and parameters, methods without return type and parameters, methods with return type and no parameters, without parameters and without return type. There are like 4 categories are there. That notes also you can refer it up. Okay. Then conditional statements, you already know the conditional statements, right? There were like 5 conditional statements in Java. Like you'll be writing the if condition here. Then if you wanted to do select execution, you can go with this conditional statement. You'll be writing the condition here. Okay. So condition, suppose ABC greater than 90. If ABC is greater than 90, execute this logic. Or else you can also go with the else condition. You can execute this logic as well. Or else you can also go with the other else if condition as well. Another condition is if BCD greater than some 9,000, execute this logic. Like that, I can write the conditional statements as well. There are like 3 kinds of conditional statements are there: if, else if, ladder, and if else. Okay, and nested if also you can write it up. Nested if else also you can write it up inside. Okay, these are your conditional statements. Okay, this is quite basic, so I am moving a bit fast. You should observe. Okay. Then switch statement, like there will be a switch statement as well. Switch statement in the sense you will be writing your switch. Then here you will be writing the condition. Suppose a greater than, you will be writing here some condition here, some value you can write it up. Suppose BCD value. Suppose I am writing age. Age is equal to 20. Age is equal to 20. Then I'll be writing the age value here exactly. Age variable there. Means instead of that value, the expression, the value that is there inside 20 will come. And then you'll be writing multiple cases. This is alternative to your switch, like alternative to your else if conditions. Okay, this is alternative to your else if ladder. Instead of else if, else if, instead of that, you can write the cases. Okay, suppose age is some 16. You are writing it as child. You are printing it as some sys out of child. Like that, you can print it up accordingly. And you can write a break condition here. Break in the sense that will break that case and will go to the next condition. Case 17. Then sys out of, like suppose if I'm writing 20 here. Okay, sys out of adult. Okay, so like that you can write the multiple conditions here. So there should be, for every statement, there should be a semicolon here. Okay, then you'll be writing the break here, means that will be broken up. And then like you can write the default condition here, invalid or something. Means none of the cases matches, it will go to the invalid condition. Okay, it will go to the default case. So like that, instead of else if ladder, you can go with this switch case as well. Okay, so this is nothing but your conditional statements. Then coming to your loops, there were like 3 loops were there: while, for, do while. While in the sense you'll be writing the while condition here. Okay, while condition. Loop. Why I will be using the loop, guys? Why I'll be using the loop? Why I'll be using the loop, students? To repeat a set of statements, right? To repeat a set of statements. About the attendance form, don't worry, guys. Like you'll get it up at the end of the session. Okay. Just listen up the session. Like, getting the knowledge from the session is important rather than the attendance, right? Yes. So please focus on the knowledge rather than that part. Okay. So while, then you'll be writing the code here that you wanted to repeat that repeated code. Okay, that you wanted to be repeated code, you'll be writing here. Okay. So that code you'll be writing here. And then you'll be writing increment or decrement. Based on your condition, you can write your increment, decrement statements. So this is nothing but your while loop. Okay. Then for loop, how will be doing up? Then for loop, you'll be going with the initialization. Suppose int I is equal to 0. This is nothing but an initialization. Then you'll be writing some condition here, I less than 10 or I greater than 10. Then increment or decrement according to your condition. Okay. Then you'll be writing the loop. Then you'll be writing the repetitive code. Then do while you'll be writing how you'll be writing the do while loop. Do. Then you'll be writing the while condition. Okay, while suppose I less than 10 means this will be run like firstly for first thing it will run for one time, and then from the next one it will execute the condition. Then what is the difference between while and do while, sir? If you ask me, while for everything that the code to be executed, for every code, for every line to be executed, it will check the condition. It will check the condition first. If the condition fails, it will not execute the inside code. The block code, it will not execute. But do while will execute for one time at least. At least the code that what you are writing here, that code will be executed at least for one time. Then it will check the condition. Then it will check the condition. Then the next question the interviewer will ask means why? What is the difference between the while and for? While, if you wanted to, if you don't know, like how many times your code should be executed, your code should be executed. If you don't know how many times, then you can go with the while loop. Okay. If you don't know how many times to iterate your code, then you can go with the while loop. If you know already before itself how many times to iterate your code, then you can go with the for loop. Okay. So this is nothing but a while, for, and do while. Clear until this point, guys? Then break in the sense in which loop you're writing the break condition, that particular loop will be broken. Means outside, like suppose if I'm writing the break here, means immediately the break statement is executed. Immediately the break statement is executed. This will come out of the loop. This will come out of the loop and it will follow the sequence out of this block. Like after this closing block, it will follow the sequence. The execution will follow. Okay, that is nothing but a break. And continue in the sense that particular execution will be, the particular iteration will be skipped up. The particular iteration will be skipped. So this is nothing but a break and continue. Okay. So this is nothing but your like conditional statements and loops. Clear until this point, guys? Yes. If you wanted to execute like multiple times, you can go with the while, for, a do while. Okay. Then oops. So basically, I require oops to faster my execution or faster my development, or to provide a clear structure of my program, or to provide this principle. Basically, the oops follows don't repeat yourself. Means if I wanted to, don't repeat. Like if I don't want to write the code again and again. If I don't want to like paste the code again and again, or write the code again and again. So that same repetitive code. If I don't want to repeat myself, then I can go with the oops principle. Suppose some method is there, some ABC method is there, some allow method is there. That allow method should print some message. Then if some oops is not there, I should write that method multiple times in all the classes, in all the 10 classes that I have. But if I go with the oops, I will be directly creating the object. I will call that method multiple times from any class. It is public. Okay. Then if you wanted to create a reusable applications, you can go with the oops. Okay. So the main principle that oops follows is don't repeat yourself, the try principle. Okay. So what are the oops concepts, guys? Like inheritance, polymorphism, abstraction, encapsulation. Inheritance in the sense creating a new class from the existing class. Okay. So suppose like I have that image as well. One moment. So why inheritance is needed, guys? Can you tell me? So you'll get this in the real life also, right? Like suppose if you go to a family function, someone will come to you and some of your relative will come to you and tell you, you look like your father only, or you speak like your father only, or you speak like your mother only. You have inherited the properties, you have inherited the features from your parent or from your father or mother. Like that, they will tell you, right? That behavior. Yes. So basically, you will also have extra features, but you will inherit the properties, right? In the same way, suppose in your college also, suppose your principal wants a college application for your college. Then in the initial version, what the developer will do, he will create one college app class. He will create one college app class. Okay. He will create one college app class. Then what he will be doing, he will be giving some. Initially, he'll be keeping some marks section, some details of the student, profile details of the student, then some percentage section or some pass or fail that section. Okay. Then academic section as well. If you keep. Then your principal wants to create like wants to like then like this is running. This has went to the production and it is running fine currently. They have released the 1.0 version and it is running fine. Then again your principal will call the developer and they will ask the developer to include the fees as well. Include the fees as well. And they have invited another company, another vendor now. So to the developer, they have given this project, the same project which is developed by other company. So what they will do, the developer, what they will do means they will just ask the class name. They will just ask the package and the class name, and what they will do means, and your principal also tells that that college app 1.0 should be running, and it is in the production. The students are using still, so you should not stop that application in development. You should develop your application, but the thing is, it should be still running. So then what they will do means they will take the same version what is there in the college app, and then what they will do, they will create another class that is college app 2.0. They will use one keyword, that is extends keyword, which is a powerful keyword. They will use one extends keyword in Java, and they will keep this college app class what is created initially. Extends college app they will do means with this extends keyword what they will do what it will do means it will inherit all these marks, details, pass, academics, all these properties into this new class as well. Into this new class as well. Means all the properties all the properties from the previous class will be inherited into the existing class into the new class as well. Means all these properties will be coming here as well. Along with the new properties, you will add what property you want. Suppose peace section you want, or some admission section you want. That features also it will implement. These two additional features will come in the new version, along with the other version as well. Your games also will be like that only, right? They will ask you to update. Suppose if you're playing Asphalt 6.0, then they will ask you to update to Asphalt 7.0, right? Then you will go to the Google Play Store and you will update. You will click on that update button, right? Means still the older version will still be running, but if you update it up, the new features will also come. So that is only nothing but your inheritance. So here what I am doing with the extends keyword, I am inheriting the properties of the previous existing class to the new class. Means all the properties, all the initial properties, all the old properties will be inherited into the new existing class. That is nothing but your inheritance. So basically there were like 3 types of inheritance, like there were like 5 types of inheritance were there. So majorly these all types of inheritance were there in Java: single, multiple, multi-level, multi-path, and hybrid inheritance. Okay. So single in the sense class A, class B, extensive means I'm extending from only one single class. It's nothing but a single inheritance. Then multiple inheritance is the class A, class B, class C extends A comma B. I'm extending from multiple classes at the same time. It's nothing but a multiple inheritance. Multi-level inheritance in the sense class A, class B extends A, class C extends B, class D extends C. This is nothing but a multi-level inheritance. Okay, multiple like a tree format I'm inheriting, right? Class C extends B. Hierarchical in the sense extending from only one class. Okay, only one superclass is nothing but a hierarchical inheritance. Then multi-path inheritance in the sense until this point it is hierarchical inheritance. Then this is nothing but a multiple inheritance. Hybrid inheritance in the sense involving more than one form of inheritance. So this is nothing but a hybrid inheritance. Okay. So in Java, multiple inheritance is not supported. So because of that reason, multi-path and hybrid inheritance are not supported. So why multiple inheritance is not supported means because of ambiguity. So suppose in class A show method is there, in class B also show method is there. If I'm extending class C with A comma B, then I'm creating an object of C class. What will happen is this show method, like which show method will be called. So it will go into an array, right? So because of that reason, it will result in ambiguity. So because of that reason, like multiple inheritance is not supported in Java. Okay. So then we have the polymorphism. Polymorphism in the sense, then we have the polymorphism. I'll quickly wrap it up. So polymorphism in the sense, what is polymorphism, guys? What is polymorphism? So basically writing in more than one form is nothing but a polymorphism. Method overload, like how many types of polymorphism were there? Two types of polymorphism, that is method overloading, method overriding, right? Method overloading, method overriding. Method overloading in the sense, method with same name with different parameters. Okay, if you're writing with the same name and if you're using the same method with different parameters is nothing but a method overloading. Whereas method overriding in the sense, methods with same name with same parameters. Whereas abstraction, abstraction in the sense, creating an abstract class is nothing but, for an abstract class, I cannot create the object. So that is nothing but your abstract class. So directly I will go to the challenge and implement that challenge case right away. Okay. So yes, abstraction in the sense, I will not be able to like extend, like I'll not be able to show the part, the what is abstracted, and I'll be providing the part that is only necessary for the user. Okay. So that is nothing but your abstraction. Whereas encapsulation in the sense, binding of variables and methods within the same wrapped unit is nothing but your encapsulation. Okay. So now what I'll be doing, I'll quickly do the challenge, what I have posted there. Okay. So the second challenge I will go ahead and do. Okay. I will create a new class here. So what is the challenge? So I'm creating a new class here. Suppose some main one class I'm creating. Okay. So I will quickly do the challenge for now. Yes, I will explain that student management code as well. And I will also explain how to push the code into GitHub in the next 10 minutes. So please make sure you are available throughout the session. Don't leave the session because this is too important. I will explain since the concepts are done. I can thoroughly explain the challenge and I will thoroughly explain that student management app as well. And then I will also push the code into the GitHub. Okay. So please make sure you are available throughout the end of the session until 8:50 at least. Okay. So if you can see the challenge here, first I need to create a Java program that models a vehicle system. The program should include the following requirements. So first one, the requirement that is shown is I need to create abstract class of vehicle with abstract methods for starting and stopping the vehicle. For starting the vehicle, stopping the vehicle, and displaying the vehicle details. So what I'll be doing, I will create a vehicle class. So how many are done with the challenge, guys? How many are done with the challenge? How many are done with the challenge? Can I get a quick heads up? How many have successfully done with the two challenges? Okay. So what I'll be doing, I will create the first one, that is vehicle system. So parallel, you can do it up as well. So what I'll be doing, I'll create a class here inside the source folder, create one class that is abstract class. Okay, create a class with vehicle. Okay, so in this vehicle, I require two methods here, starting the vehicle and stopping the vehicle. This class should be declared with abstract keyword. Okay, this class should be declared with abstract keyword. I need to create abstract class. Abstract class must be declared with abstract keyword. Okay, then inside the abstract class, I can write abstract methods as well. I can write non-abstract methods as well. I can write only abstract methods or only non-abstract methods as well. Okay, so for now, I want two abstract methods. That is abstract void start vehicle, abstract void start vehicle, abstract void stop vehicle. Okay. Okay, these are the two abstract methods you should include inside your vehicle. Okay, two abstract methods you should be including inside your vehicle. Starting the vehicle, stopping the vehicle, and displaying the vehicle details as well. So for that, I'll be taking non-abstract method itself, void display vehicle details, display vehicle details. Okay, so inside this, I'll be displaying the vehicle details. Okay, I'll be passing the vehicle reference here. Okay, which vehicle you wanted to display. Okay, I'll be passing the vehicle reference here. Okay, here I'll be displaying the vehicle details. Vehicle details, sir. Okay. Please concentrate. I'll be sharing the notes as well. Like in the end, you'll be able to definitely find it in your LMS. So please concentrate here. Please do this stuff already. Okay. So next one is what this like. Next one is creating an interface of electric vehicle for charging the vehicle and displaying the battery level. Okay. So for that, I'll be creating an interface here. Create new interface. Okay, inside your source package, inside your package, create a electric vehicle. Okay, electric vehicle interface. Okay, inside this electric vehicle interface, I require two methods here. Okay, two abstract methods. That is charging vehicle. I require two abstract methods, that is charging the vehicle and displaying the battery level. Okay, displaying the battery level. Okay, so inside an interface, all methods are implicitly public static. Please make sure your public abstract. Okay, implicitly, those are public abstract. You need not to declare the abstract keyword here. Implicitly, those are abstract. So inside an interface is also like a class itself. Okay, interface is also like a class, but inside an interface, all methods are implicitly public abstract. You need not to declare this public abstract keyword. If you declare directly start from return type also, it's fine. It will take it up implicitly. But inside your vehicle class, inside your class, inside your normal class, you should write all your concrete methods only. But inside your abstract class, you should be declaring. You can declare go with the concrete methods also, non-abstract methods also, and abstract methods must be declared with abstract keyword. And for abstract class and for your interface, you cannot create the object directly. You cannot create the object directly. Instantiation is not possible. Okay. Then how to override? So next step, if you follow, you can perform inheritance for this abstract class and interface. So for that reason only, what I have given, create two classes, car and bike, that inherit from the vehicle class. The car class should implement the electric vehicle also, because the car is a electric vehicle. It is a vehicle, also electric engine as well. So because of the reason, I should implement the electric vehicle as well. So see it carefully now. Like I'm creating another class here, that is car class. First one, I will create a bike class here. That bike class should extend what I'm telling. It should extend the vehicle. It's a normal bike, so it's not an electric vehicle. So for that reason, it should extend only the vehicle class I'm telling. But this vehicle class is a abstract class. This vehicle class is a abstract class. Because of that reason, this vehicle class is an abstract class. Because of that reason, you need to override. See here, you're getting an error as well. While you are extending that vehicle class, you're getting an error as well. What error you are getting? See, the bike class must implement inherited abstract methods. So when you are inheriting an abstract class, you should override all the abstract methods of an abstract class. So in vehicle class, how many abstract methods are there, guys? There are like 2 abstract methods. Those 2 abstract methods you should override. Okay. So for that reason, like what I will do in the vehicle class, anyways, this I will not create it as abstract because starting vehicle and stopping the vehicle will be same for all the things, right? For all the vehicles, right? So here I will be directly providing the body, like starting the vehicle. Starting the vehicle and stopping the vehicle. Okay, starting the vehicle and stopping the vehicle. This I have declared it as non-abstract itself. This method, this display vehicle method, I will declare it as abstract. Okay, abstract. So then it should not have any body. See, because of that only you're getting an error. So it should not have any body for abstract method. Then this parameter is not needed. Okay, display vehicle details. Okay, directly you can put it up as semicolon. Abstract method is nothing but it doesn't have any body. Okay, abstract method in the sense it doesn't have any body. Then what I am doing here in the electric into your bike class, I need to override only one method now from your vehicle class since I'm extending it up. Since I'm inheriting, what we will get start vehicle method also, we'll get stop vehicle method also inside your bike class. And I need to override the abstract method that is there inside your display vehicle name. That is there inside your vehicle class. Okay, so I need to override this abstract method. So for that reason, what I am doing, I'm overriding it up. While you're overriding, please make sure you are writing as it is with no abstract method. Okay, you need to provide the body. So same name you should give, same return type you should give, same name as well you should be giving, vehicle details as it is. Okay. Then I'm taking so this is R15. R15. Okay, so this is your bike class. Now I'll be creating a car class as well. I'll be creating a car class as well. Okay. So this car class should extend vehicle interface, vehicle abstract class, as well as it should implement, basically it should implement your interface as well. What interface? Electric vehicle interface as well. Electric vehicle interface as well. For interface, you will be using the implements keyword. Since you are inheriting the interface, you need to use the implements keyword. Okay, so in the car class, you should be going with the interface. You should inherit the interface, so you should be going with the implements keyword. Then you should be going with the extends keyword as well. Okay, then if you are seeing like since you have already overridden the method of your vehicle abstract class. So in vehicle, what is abstract class? That is it. Only one abstract method is it. That is display vehicle details. You have already overridden inside your car class. Okay, so that is fine. Then what you need to override again? So see, it is giving an error here. You're seeing an error. The type car must implement the inherited abstract method electric vehicle dot display battery level. Okay, so these 2 abstract methods you need to override. Okay. So what you need to override now? These 2 abstract methods you need to override it up here. Okay, since those are abstract methods, you need to definitely override while inheriting. Okay, so as it is, I'm overriding. So charging vehicle. So when you're calling this, it should print the vehicle is being charged. The car is being charged. Car is being charged. And then writing display battery level here. Then I'm writing it up. the display level is, the current charging level is 90%. Okay, like predefined things, I'm taking it up for now. Okay, the display battery level is 90%. Okay. Okay, so you're getting an error here, guys. See, you're getting an error here because here cannot reduce the visibility of inherited methods from electric vehicle, because here these are by default. These are by default. They are public, and while inheriting also you should write the public itself. While inheriting also you should write the public itself. You're changing it to default access modifier. So because of that reason, you're getting an error. Okay. So like this, you can display the charging level as well. Okay. Otherwise, you can take the parameter also for charging, like some string value. Okay. String value charging, you can pass it up, and then you can attach that value as well. You can attach this value as well. String, the current charging that is there. Okay, that is attached. You can attach the value. Dynamically, you can take the value as well. Okay, so this is nothing but your charging the vehicle, or displaying the charging vehicle, or displaying your vehicle details. Okay, so I have put it as a bike, right? So what is this car I put? This is an Audi car. Yeah. So like this, I have created the car class, bike class. Okay, car class, bike class, and vehicle interface, vehicle abstract class, and your electric vehicle interface. Clear until this point, guys? Yes, am I audible? Okay, okay. Fine, fine. So, am I clear until this point? Yes? Yes. So, the next point in the challenge is implement the required methods. Okay. Create the instance of car and bike, invoke the methods, and display the output. Okay. So, now what I'll be doing, I need to, in the main method, I will display the values as well. So I will create another class. I will create another class, the app class. Okay. So in this, I will be writing the main method as well. Okay. Now what I will be doing in this main method, I will call all those objects. I will call all those methods. So I will be creating the bike as well. I will be creating the instance of your bike. I will create the instance of your car. Okay, new car. Okay, for bike, I will call all those methods what were there. B dot. Those are all instance methods. So you should be calling with the object reference. So what I'll be doing, B dot display vehicle details, and B dot start vehicle, B dot stop vehicle. Okay. Then for car also, I will display the details. C dot display vehicle details, and C dot start vehicle, C dot display charging level, display battery level. Okay. So some value I'm giving it up initially, that is 95. Okay, that is a string value I'm giving it up as 95. Okay. Then C dot charging vehicle, then C dot stop. Okay, I'm calling all those methods. Simple. Okay. Now you can run that up. That class will able to see the output. Okay. So now what I'll be doing, run as Java application. Right click here, run as Java application. If you're not able to see the Java application here, just go here, run configuration, open up your run configuration. If you're not able to see that, then go inside this main here. Okay, go inside this main or main one. Go inside this main one. Like for now, what I'll be doing, just run as run configuration. Run configuration. Then you'll be able to find up your Java application here. Okay, inside the Java application, just double click up here. Okay, then select your project name, select your class in which main method is. Select your class in which main method is. In my app class also main method is there. In main class also main method is. I'm selecting the app class one. Okay, then click on OK. Then click on run. Then you'll be able to see the output here. This is R15 bike, starting the vehicle, stopping the vehicle. This is RD car, starting the vehicle. The car is being charged. The current charging level is 95, stopping the vehicle. So this is the output it is printing on the screen. So the whole OOPS concepts I have used here to bring this up. So one encapsulation concept I have not used here. I will discuss it in the student management. That one. Okay. So until this point clear, guys? Yes. Until this point clear? Yeah. So once again, I will give the overview on the code. For some students, it is not still clear. So once again, I will give the overview on the code. So first, what I have done, I have created one abstract class of vehicle class. Okay. So abstract class must be declared with abstract keyword, and I've declared one abstract method inside this. Abstract method in the sense the method that has no body. Okay, the method that has no body is nothing but your abstract. The method that has no body is nothing but your abstract method. So that will not have this block braces. Immediately semicolon will be there. That is empty method. Okay, display vehicles details is nothing but empty method. And these two are nothing but your non-abstract methods or concrete methods with a body, normal methods. Okay, in an abstract class, you can put abstract methods as well. You can put non-abstract methods as well. Okay, then I've created one interface here. Inside the interface, I've created two abstract methods. I've created two abstract methods. So since inside an interface, you can only create the abstract methods, but here I'm not writing the abstract keyword because in interface implicitly public abstract will come. Public abstract will come. You can refer the notes again, you'll get a clarity. Okay, here I'm writing two methods, two abstract methods, charging vehicle and display charging vehicle method. Okay, charging vehicle and display charging vehicle method. And then what I am doing, I'm creating two classes. First one is bike class. Inside the bike class, I'm inheriting it from vehicle abstract class. Okay, when you are extending an abstract class, you should definitely override the abstract method. You should definitely provide the body for the abstract method. So because of that reason only, what I am doing, I'm providing the body for the. Because of that reason only, what I am doing, I'm providing the body for the abstract method. So for that reason only, I have provided the body for the abstract method. Okay. Then in the car class, I'm inheriting from vehicle as well, vehicle abstract class. I'm inheriting from interface as well. So in interface, there were like two abstract methods over there. So what were the abstract methods over there? So charging as well as display charging battery level. Charging the vehicle and display battery level. Those two abstract methods are also inherited here. These two abstract methods are also overridden here. I'm providing the body for them basically. For those two empty methods. Okay. Then for this also, I'm providing the body from the vehicle abstracts. Then in the main class, what I'm doing, I'm creating an object of in your app class, what I'm doing, I'm creating an object of your instance of your bike as well as car. I'm calling those methods with the object reference. Okay. So the whole OOPS concepts I've implemented in this project. Okay. So the first challenge is so easy, guys. You can implement by yourself. So directly, like you're creating your variables and calling those methods itself. Okay. So what you need to do, you need to create 4 variables. You need to create one class, student app class. In those, you'll be creating four variables: rule number, name, branch, and college name. Since rule number is unique for every student, and you need to create 4 student objects. Means suppose the student names are like Java 1, Java 2, Java 3, Java 4. Then every student will hold these values, right? So rule number will be unique for each student. So it should be having your instance variable. The name will be also be unique for each student. So it is also instanceable. Branch can be same for all the students or different also. You can declare static or instance, and college name will be same for all the students. So it can be static. Okay. Then you can print all these variables. Okay. By the concept what I have told on the variables, you can print it up. Okay. Like I've told you how to access those variables also, right? Then if it is CSC, you need to take a condition. If the branch is CSC, then take 3 subjects and calculate the percentage in a method. And if it is ECE, take 2 subjects and calculate the percentage and print it. Okay. If you're not able to do, please go to the GitHub, and in the GitHub, I'll be posting the code there. You can also follow up that. Okay. The second challenge is what I have done today. That is a challenge. What I've done today in the this code I will be sharing it on the GitHub. You can directly from there. Okay. One. Like be pushing this code on the GitHub base, like this code also on the GitHub. So once we print all the notes, once you this notes also will be readily available inside your LMS base. Once go to the notes and refer the student tab code as well, student management tab code as well. You'll be able to easily understand. Then again, in the first 10 minutes of the tomorrow's session, first 20 minutes of the tomorrow's session, I will discuss the collections concept, exception handling concept, and then I will discuss this code accordingly. Okay. So the student tab code will be discussed tomorrow, but I will be pushing this code also onto the GitHub. So please refer the code as well. Refer the notes, also the code as well. Okay. Then these 3 challenges were clear, I guess. Then I have given one assignment as well. If you wanted to do that assignment, you can do it up. Otherwise, I will also do this assignment tomorrow. Just 2 logical programs for today, guys. 2 logical as a programs for today as an assignment. Like you can see, guys, like triple A, triple B, like double B, double B, double C, D. This will be given as an input. What you need to print is like there are like 3 A's, guys, 3 A's, right? So you need to print 3A. There are like 4 B's, right? You need to print 4B before it. The output should be like 2C. The output should be like 1D. For this, 2A, 2B, 1C, 1D. So like this, you need to get the output. Okay, write a code. Write a logical code to get the output like this. Okay, try doing this logical question DSA1 and logical question DSA2. In DSA2, like what I have done means like initially the input will be given as array. So input will be array 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If the rotation, so this K is nothing but your rotation. If there are 2 rotations, you need to rotate the array by 2 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 means the 4, 5 will be shifted to the right place, right side. So 4, 5 will be shifted to the right side. 2 terms will be shifted to the right side. Then the output will be 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. If it is case 3, the output will be 3, 4, 5. So the last 3 terms will be shifted to the right side, and 1, 2 will be there on the left side. So this will be the output. Okay. So I think this question is clear, I guess. Yes. So these 2 questions will be the assignment for today, along with challenge 1 and challenge 2 and student management tab and notes. You need to refer the notes and then understand the codes as well. So before coming to the tomorrow's session, please have a good understanding on these concepts, data types, variables, and notes, so that we can continue with the exception handling, multi-threading, and collections, and then with the servlets and JSP in the tomorrow's class. Okay. So until this point, clear, guys? Yes. Is my voice not clear? Is my voice breaking?
It is clear, sir. No issues. Clear.
Okay. So the session is done. Like, let me go to the GitHub for next 1 minute, and I will show you where you can get this code as. Okay. Just go to the GitHub. Once you have logged into the GitHub, I will share the link in the LMS as well. You'll be able to find the link of my repository in the LMS as well. Tomorrow I will share it up in the chat as well if you want. So what I will be doing, like in my account, I'll be creating a repository, guys, with this name. So with this folder name, I'll be creating a repository. So basically, So with this folder name, I'll be creating a repository. Okay. So you'll be able to find the repository with this name. Okay. You'll be able to, I'll be giving this the GitHub link as well in your LMS. You'll be getting that link as well. Okay. So just go to your just go to that repository, and then you'll be able to find the code. That's I'll not push the code. I will try to push it up. Okay. Directly I will push it up now itself. So like you need to install Git as well, guys. Like to push your code into the GitHub from your side as well. Just install Git as well for today. Today install Git tool as. Okay. Just go here in your Google search, type Git to download. Okay. Type Git to download, and then go here and download that Git and install it. If it is Windows or Mac based on your OS, just download that Git. Okay. Then once you have downloaded that Git, what you can do means you can come here, create a repository here. Okay, go to this new tab. You'll be getting this dashboard here. You'll be getting this dashboard here. If you're seeing this dashboard, right? You'll be getting this dashboard here. If you're not able to see the dashboard also, you can directly click on this profile tab here. Your repositories. Okay, your repositories. Go to your repositories. Then once you're signed up, you'll be getting this dashboard here. Then click on this new option here. Click on this new option. Then I'll be creating a repository here with this tab, with this name, like copy project excellence. I'll be putting this name, EDL batch XLR projects. Okay. Then this should be public. It can be public. If it is private, you need to pay for it. Let it be private, public itself, and don't click on any of these options. It's okay if it's fine. Just give your name and click on create repository. Okay, just give the name of your repository here. Click on new repository, and then just give the name of your repository. Okay, the main name of your repository, and then click on create repository. Okay, then click on create repository. Then you'll be getting this tab, guys. Then inside this tab, you'll also be getting the commands to push your code from your local to your GitHub repository, the remote repository. If you wanted to push the code, these were the commands. That commands only I'll be following up now. So once you have installed the Git, directly go to your folder where you have created inside your file explorer. Inside your file explorer where you have created, just go here. Then right click here, open Git bash. Open Git bash here. Okay, open Git bash inside that folder. Right click there and open Git bash. So once I've installed that Git, you'll be able to see this option here, Git bash. Just go here and type git init. First one, you need to write git init to initialize your folder. Okay. Then follow these commands as well. Like immediately you can follow these commands from here. So for that, what you can do, the second command is git add dot. Okay, git add dot means all your files will be tracked. Whatever there inside your folder, in your main folder, in your workspace, what was there, that will be tracked. Git add dot. Okay. Okay, once you are done with that git add dot, then just type git status here, git status. Then you'll be able to see what files it is tracking it up. In the green color, if it is means the git local repo is tracking. Okay, so then what you need to do, you need to type this command git commit, git commit -m / some message like first commit. You can type sites first commit or some message you can do it up. Okay, then the whole thing will be committed into your repo. Okay, all these things are committed. Then you can directly follow this git remote add origin. Git remote add origin. You can copy this command. You can paste it up inside your terminal, inside your git bash. Okay. Okay, you can directly paste this in here. Okay. So are you with me, guys? Are you with me? Yes. So directly you can directly do these things. Git remote, add origin. Okay. Then the next command, that is git push -u origin main. Okay, git push -u origin. Then you'll be able to push the code into your GitHub as well. Okay. Then all the code will be pushed into the GitHub as well. Okay, there is some error here, but you can directly go into my repository, guys. I will share this link directly. In this only, I will paste all the things. Okay, so just save this link up, this GitHub link as well. Okay, this GitHub link as well, please save it up somewhere. Please copy. I've shared it in the chat box. In this link only, I'll be pasting all the projects. Okay, this link will also be available inside your LMS as well and in your notes as well. So just go to this link and copy all this code. See the code, everything. Okay. So on that note, I will end up the session here, guys. So thank you so much for joining. These notes will be readily available. Everything will be available. So please refer it afterwards. So have a good evening. So good night. We'll meet up tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Okay, 7 o'clock. Right. Thank you, guys. Good night.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Yeah, so students, as we are going to wind up today, we'll meet again by tomorrow at 7 p.m. Thank you all. Good night. Thank you for joining. Thank you.